Hey guys, real quick, I want you guys to tell me if you guys want me to make a wishlist video. Now please enjoy this video. This video is actually one of my favorite videos. So yeah, please enjoy. And I'll see you guys all later. Peace. Hey yo, what's going on guys? Welcome back to another video. Now today's video, I really want to talk about what characters can come into the next game. Mortal Kombat 12 or whatever we're going to do. Now this isn't a personal wish list. Main reason why this isn't a wish list is because we don't know too much about the game yet. But I will probably be doing a wish list sometime this week or next week. But if I don't, that's probably because I want to wait till we know actual confirmation about the game. Now, I've got a feeling it will be Mortal Kombat 12 because it is its 30th anniversary this year, which, congrats on NetherRealm, Midway, everything. Obviously, Midway isn't around anymore, but everyone that worked with Midway, congrats. It will be a really big day. But onto it. So, we see that the Great Kung Lao, that Liu Kang is going to train the Great Kung Lao. Now, we don't know if Liu Kang can bring people back from different timelines, so I'm not going to take that. I'm not going to put that as one of the things that Liu Kang can do, because then we can have Johnny Cage. But we're not counting Johnny Cage or Sonya. They were around during, we'll say 2010. They're like, the versions that we see are in their 40s or 50s, but I'm going with before that, like 50, 60, 50, hundreds of years even. Now, a great example of characters that would be around is Hanzo Hasashi. Now, Hanzo Hasashi did die in like a ninja period, and he was reincarnated later after. And then he fought in Mortal Kombat, obviously. It wasn't like a quick thing. Same with Sub-Zero. It also happened with Sub-Zero. But there are versions where it was just like a day and then he came back. But in all reality, it would have been multiple years, if not multiple centuries. Depends what year this takes place and if it's historically accurate. So, Hanzo Hasashi is alive, Bihan is alive, as well as Kuai Liang, but Kuai Liang would be a little bit too young. But I reckon what could work is maybe Hanzo dies a little bit earlier, and then Hanzo becomes Scorpion. Scorpion fights, goes against Bihan. Bihan doesn't die. Bihan survives and goes on to team up with Kuai Liang. Boom, they work together. Boom. Okay, there's them guys in the game. Boom. You can have two Sub-Zeros for once instead of one. And then maybe at the end of the game, have Noob Saibot kill one of the Sub-Zeros off, preferably Kuai Liang, because I would love to see Bihan be the actual Sub-Zero this time. But Kuai Liang die. Okay, get rid of him. Add him as Noob Saibot. See how Bihan reacts to that. And then boom, 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 boom. Obviously, Kuai Liang's the more sympathetic one, but Bihan could learn sympathy. And he could learn that you should team up with your enemies to get success, and maybe they can stop Kuai Liang from becoming an evil version of Noob Saibot. Okay, that is my explanation. We could also have Smoke, Kenshi maybe, Ash, yeah, I guess, yeah, we could have Kenshi, we could have Goro, we could have Shao Kahn. Here's what I really want to happen though. I want it to be Shao Kahn is invading Edenia. And Edenians have came over to Earthrealm. Obviously, Katana might not be in Earthrealm, but Katana is in Earthrealm, but characters like Tanya and maybe Scarlet, because Scarlet's apparently Edenian, could be in this area. Melina could come in a little bit earlier. Shang Tsung would be in the game. Now let's get into characters that aren't really supposed to have representation in the Mortal Kombat era. Now, characters that I think could really be in this next game that aren't playable characters at the moment are, well, let's go with playable characters. Havoc, characters from different realms. Katana, Jade, Melina even, Ermac if they create him earlier. Same with Scarlet if they're doing the creation, but if they're going with an orphan, then maybe not. They can't do Aaron Black. He wouldn't be born. Devora, Reptile. Yeah, quite a few characters. Now, this next character should be a character that we haven't really seen too much of. I reckon we should get a redemption of Meat. Hear me out when I say this. Meat is by far the worst character in Mortal Kombat, or one of them. Dairo is probably the worst, as well as Suhao. But we're going off of them. We're going off of joke characters. Meat is the worst one, besides maybe Mocap. But Meat, you could do so many cool things with. You could add it so that he can have the ability of bone morphing and shit, where his bones come out and you can shoot bones, and that could lead into cool gear. So I would actually really love to see that type of shit. It would be awesome. So that's another character. You could have Kintaro, but let's go with characters that we don't see. We could have an ancestor of Scorpion. Maybe an ancestor of Scorpion or Liu Kang, Sub-Zero. But obviously we probably won't get that. We'll probably get the normal version. So how about we get an ancestor of Johnny Cage? We've already seen ancestors of Johnny Cage before. And maybe we could get an ancestor of what is his name? An ancestor of different characters that we've seen over the series. Time. We could see more about the Great Kung Lao, and hopefully, here's what I really want Liu Kang to do. I want Liu Kang, in his ladder ending, I think it's this one, I think it's Mortal Kombat 11's. In one of his ladder endings, he made everyone an Elder God, everyone in his friends an Elder God. But right here, I was Johnny Cage. Yeah, I would love to see Scorpion become an Elder God. That would be cool as well as Sub-Zero, because then they would have a little bit of an order. It would be Hanzo, not Scorpion. They would have an order. Yeah, I'd say pretty much ancestors of different characters. Maybe even Chameleon. You could add Chameleon back. This could be a great opportunity to add a bunch of different other characters that have survived. Natara. You could bring back Natara. I only just remembered that.